Hi guys. That's apparently how I start my videos. Hi guys, and a wave. I'm glowing again today. Yes. So it's Wednesday. WIP Wednesday. Which working on Wednesday. www.wednesday. But on the porch. Love the porch. We got porch lights yesterday. My dad's going to put them up so I can come out here at night and do a video when it's cooler. If I'm awake at night, I've been sleeping horribly. Had to resort to my sleeping pills. They knocked me out for an entire night. Trying to get the rhythm back, you know. I am a pharmacy. I have, you know, those plastic tote shoe. How far up do I have to go? Those plastic tote shoe boxes you get from like the dollar store. I have one that is almost full that are my meds that I fill my weekly med box things with that I take daily. And I had to get one of those ones that has 4 compartments because I take something around 2 o'clock, something at dinner time, and then morning and evening pills. And then I have all my regular pills in that one shoebox. And then all my backup and as needed pills are in the other shoebox. Muscle rubs. And then the other things like ibuprofen, Excedrin, Tums. Oh gosh. Yeah. I look like a normal person. I'm a robot that needs oils and creams. But they're in my nightstand. Yeah. And then I have a box that looks like a first aid kit in there with alcohol rubs and band-aids because I have to give myself a lovely shot in the leg. You can't see me doing this motion. Shot in the leg every month, which is today, for migraines. And I started a new shot last month. And I kid you not, but the old shot had like a little stubby needle, so it didn't hurt too bad. This one, for some reason, it's a pen, an injector pen. The needle inside the injector pen, and then it goes in your leg. The needle itself is like this long. And I was like, it hurts so bad because the needle is so long. You know, smaller the needle, less it hurts. And I'm like, and for the first month you have to give yourself 2. So I had to give one in each leg. I was like, oh, no. Anyway, we're not talking about that. But what were we talking about? I don't know. Meds? What? No? Yes? No? I don't remember how we got on that. What? WW? I don't remember. I only have 2 whips. See, I can't do things because that's always way up here. I'm so close. Maybe it's because I put it so rattling, you're moving. Look, there's more of me in that. Look, I didn't get dressed today. I got dressed. I put on a bra. Yeah, we don't ever come on camera without that. But we're in our summer PJs. They are covered with puppies. And it says mornings are rough. If I don't have to go anywhere, why would I get out of my PJs? Unless I'm going to be doing work or something. Would you get out of your PJs? Okay. So, I have two whips. Okay. 2 whips. I actually do have a full whip. As I said in Lisa Ladybird's live on Monday, which she freaked out about, but I find it semi-normal. I collect edged weapons. I am a fan of knives. I have a few swords. I find it normal, but I am accident prone, but I don't play with my knives. I have some very cool knives. I used to live very close to the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair, so I had great access to very, very nifty knives. But that may be a video once we get to clean up the house and I can find my stuff. But anyway, she fears me now, kind of like she fears Wriggles. But why would you fear someone just for having a collection? So I have been working on didn't take me long, my Nautilus shell pillow, and I think it's a good size for the one side of the pillow. Just doing the spiral. Now I have to figure out how to do, where it comes out in a fan shape. I think that'll be a lot of short rows, and then coming back and doing another row and another row until I get what I want. And then I was like, oh dear, the other side has to be the opposite. But I did these in back loops, so I'll do the other side in front loops. Yeah, not too hard. So it's just a big circle, and I think I'm going to have to line it though, because look at this. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but any bit of stretching and you can see through. Yeah, you see the light? So stuffing it, the stuffing's going to be seen. So I was thinking maybe a gold cloth would be really pretty. Maybe to match this gold color here. But like, not shiny. Maybe shiny. Maybe a shiny gold cloth. But nothing that's too bold. Just something that'll sit behind it. And then when it's, pulled. Because I'm not going to pull this tight when it's sewn. I don't want it pulled tight. But then when it moves, and she's moving the pillow and stuff, and it stretches little, you're going to see the gold, not the stuffing. So that's that one. And of course I brought my Miss May. I am already halfway through Clue 3. I took a picture at Clue 2. Now here's the thing. I messed up. I can tell I messed up. I know I messed up. I'm not frogging. This is my shawl. Mel shawl. It's Willy time. Anybody know that one? Anybody watch The Simpsons? Yeah. It's not that kind of show. But anyway, my holes are not lining up prettily. But guess what? My shawl. Doesn't matter if there's a mistake. I'm fixing it from here on out and it will look pretty. But nobody's going to be looking at my shawl that close. It's my shawl. I'm not trying to sell it. Doesn't need to line up all prettily. And that's that. So, up until then, it's perfect. Well, except for one tiny mistake that no one will ever see. But, so, I'm actually in the middle of something. So, it's not going to see, it's all connected. It's a loop. So, here we go. Okay. That is the beginning. Here we go. This is where we were at Ingrid's marker. Okay, that's where I showed you last time. I did not move it down again from where I showed you the time after that. And then here's the start, this little ridge of Clue 3. And let me try and get you a flat part and out of shadow. Let me see if I can turn this so you can see. But here is part of clue 3. So I am fine with it. I am okay. My dad says you always have to point out your mistakes. No one would ever know you'd made a mistake until you pointed it out. Well, guess what? Pa. Meh. Whatever. It's okay. The holes are there. They're just not lining up in a pretty way. They're going to line up again in a pretty way in a few rows. It's okay. It's modern art. Okay, here, let me do it this way. See? There you go. Upside down, but... Okay. I realized, I was like, this is not coming out right. They're almost diamonds, but not quite. They're kind of off a bit. But I would just mess it up worse if I tried. I am on the edge. I would just mess it up worse if I tried to fix it, and I am not going to go to that hassle. I am fine. Now, what I'm going to do, I have made great progress on my giant green chevron blanket. I think it actually might be done. So what I'm going to do is clean off my bed, and this is how I'm telling if it's done. If it's because my bed's a full bed, and a queen bed is 6 inches longer than a full bed. So I'm going to measure 12 inches overhang from my bed, because that would be 6-inch overhang on a queen bed. And if it's that, it's done. And then I'm going to finish it off. And if it is, I will take a picture of it laying on my bed, and I will try to attach it to the end of this video so you can see. And then I need to wash it because my dog has been laying on it. And though my dog, Ziva, not Ruby, Ruby smells like a dog. Ziva smells like corn chips. Like Tostito chips, the kind they serve in a Mexican restaurant, heated up. The warmer she gets, the more she smells like them. And her ears smell like chocolate. So we call her Choco Taco, which are the best frozen desserts. If you don't know what they are, look them up. But it is her natural smell. I mean, she will eventually, between grooming appointments, smell more and more like a barnyard dog. But her natural smell is to smell like a very salty tortilla chip or a Frito. And we don't know why. And then the inside of her ear will smell like chocolate. So we call her Choco Taco. And that is her nickname. And we love it. And we love her. And we love Ruby too, but she doesn't have a food smell. So those are my WIPs. I am moving right along. I was going to enter the shawl in my county fair if I got it done, because I have never entered any knitting in that fair. I've been entering for the past 5 years, I think. And actually, I've been getting prizes since I've been entering, and then for the past, except the first year, I didn't get any first prizes, but since the second year I've been entering, I've been getting first prizes. I am gunning for a best in show. They are very stingy with the best in shows. I mean, I entered a crochet that, I mean, if they don't see something that should be best in show, they don't give a best in show that year. But I entered something in crochet last year that I thought, you know, this is the year, and did not get it. So I thought, you know, lace shawl and knitting, maybe. But then I made the mistake and I'm like, no, it's not gonna cut it in their eyes. You know, it's a blind judging, and then after they judge, they reveal the names of the people who made them. But if I get it done, I will still enter it because I am proud of it. But I have already picked out a bunch of my crochet projects to go in. And what I will do is when we go and look at the fair, I will make a small video of the judging area and show you some of the stuff that's up. They do quilting, they do baked goods, they do mixed media, flower arranging. It's really great. Last year, I was the only one in the amigurumi category for small and large, and I was like, oh, I got first prize, and then I'm like, wait, I'm the only person in the categories, and I'm like, oh, I got first prize. And then they told me they wouldn't have given me anything if they didn't think they were any good. And I was like, oh, well, that kind of helps. Because I thought they only gave me first prize because I was the only one in the categories, because I made an axolotl, and he was funky looking. He looked like Animal, the Muppet, did his hair. And I was worried about that. I was like, I'll put him in, but I really am not sure he is worthy. But they gave me a first prize, so I am putting... If you saw my unicorn, that giant unicorn, she's going in. She's going in this year. So we'll see how she does. But anyway, I have rambled way long enough. I am sorry. I am rambling today. And I am sorry I took all your time. Look at this. You see how much I care about my hair? And how it listens to me? I hope I'm entertaining you. I really do. But I have a few videos I've been saving that I took. I may put them up today, may put them up tomorrow. Oh, let me know in the comments. I am going into town tomorrow. I am doing a scavenger hunt that we do at the bookstore every year. Do you want to go with me? It's for all ages. It used to be Where's Waldo? And you'd go to different businesses to find the little Waldo cutouts. And then the more you found, you know, the better your chances were in the drawing at the bookstore, and you get prizes. You can only win one prize, though. But since the big baddie hit, the sponsors for Waldo pulled out, so they're doing Where Are the Ninja Raccoons, which is the owner of the bookstore, who is an author, wrote the Ninja Raccoons. So they do cutouts of the Ninja Raccoons, and the local businesses hide them in their stores, and you go in, you find them, and then when you find them, someone who works at the store signs your passport. I'll show you the passport. And the more you fill out, better your chances. And it's throughout the month of July. I almost missed it this year because normally my nephew and niece want to do it, and they didn't want to this year. I'm doing it. I do it every year. And yeah, I'm going to go into town tomorrow. I'm also going to the growers market, and we're going to set up something fun for my birthday. I'll tell you about that later. Well, I'll tell you about it now. There is a lady I showed you last time at the growers market. She is from Yorkshire, England, and she has a stall at the growers market. She was selling yarn and baked goods and jams and curds that she makes herself. Her business is Yorkshire Meadows, and her actual farm and yarn shop is in Mansfield, Pennsylvania. which is 45 minutes from us. But I found out if you call ahead, she will make a tea for you. Like set up tea and scones and shortbread. And I said to my dad, I said, I want to do that for my birthday. I want to have tea with you and Sarah, who is my younger sister. And maybe a couple of my friends who are knitters. They're older ladies who I don't get to see much, but they tend to do something with me on my birthday. Named Maggie and Rabbit. Rabbit's real name is Leslie, but we call her Rabbit. And he said, that's wonderful. And then I said, she's from England. He said, wait, she's really from England? We're having an English high tea? And he's like, definitely. So we're going to set that up. And so she should be at the growers market tomorrow, and I'm going to find out prices and possibly set it up and maybe score some yarn. I don't know. We'll see. But I'd rather score some of her yarn. She has her own sheep on her farm that they shear, spin. She does spinning lessons. I'd rather go to the tea, look around her shop, and be like, birthday, give yarn, pick out, please. I found out that my father actually gets queasy having to buy people gifts. He feels it's an unnecessary thing, and he'd rather show you love throughout the year than be forced to buy you a gift because of a holiday. So I am not expecting gifts from him anymore on birthdays or holidays or anything like that. His time for a dinner or a tea is more than enough. If I get a card, I will be happy. And, you know, him finding money in the budget throughout the year for me to get blocking mats or a yarn here or there is just going to make me happy enough. I mean, it's going to take some getting used to, because not getting a gift on your birthday from someone you love will be an adjustment. And for me, giving gifts, I love giving gifts. So, but I understand his point of view, and if it actually makes him hurt and queasy and it makes him anxious, I'm not going to force him to do that. I understand anxiety and things, and I would never make someone do something that made them feel that way. So, but my sister is highly excited about picking something out for me, and she now listens to what I want. And so I now give her ideas and lists and tell her this store and this thing, and do you see this yarn? And yeah, I tell her the websites and things, and she gets giddy almost. She's like, now I have ideas. So yeah, the other one once gave me a pair of boots that were cracked and falling apart, and her size, and she does not wear the same size shoes that I do. And I thought, what am I supposed to do with these? And it was just the worst gift ever, and I immediately sent them to the Goodwill. Oh, that will stick with me forever. But I think she's trying now. She gave me some yarn one year, so she's trying more now. So, but I've now rambled 7 more minutes more than I said I rambled last. So, but that is what I'm going to do tomorrow. And if you want to see some of my scavenger hunt, put it in the comments, and I will see if some of the shops will let me videotape some of it. Okay? All right. I hope you have a great day. Bye.